thank you for joining us on this week's edition of the Desopadec Weekly, our public enlightenment program, where we bring on all the gists on activities from the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. It will be recorded that on our episode last week, our focus was on the efforts of the Desopadec in providing temporary shelter and food items for flood victims in Isoko and Ndokwa ethnic nationalities. In our episode today, we will beam our cameras on more initiatives of the Commission as regards providing succor to the displaced persons in affected communities, especially in Urobo Mandate area. Joy Ochei is my name, and I thank you so much for joining us.
My name na Basharon Askiaoki. We be Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer for Desopadec. I come talk to our people. Say, as the time done they reach, when they will start election and the things when they will take down, I come the appeal say, all the things when I tell us make we do, make life for better for now. What we don't do for the various communities, I want to say make na wash over them well. Make they not destroy anything. Particularly for this time when the election they come. So, because why? This election when they come self, they take gun, they take cutlass, take gun. Now PVC now you go get. Collect your PVC. Anything when they your mind, first collect your PVC. When the day reach, now thumbprint they take the thumbprint. Go carry and put for ballot paper. Fight not the day. But if anything they, even if argument go there, men are not argue reach where now go destroy the things when government don't do for now. I beg una. So that when government bring another things, you go meet the one when done the ground before. I beg una. At the time to show say una appreciate what the government they do. And that one go good for us.
The Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, the Desopadec, has remained relentless in its efforts to bring genuine respite to all internally displaced persons affected by the ravaging flood across the different mandate areas of the Commission. Several Urobo-speaking communities in Ughelli North local government and Batani local government areas are currently under the water. Houses, properties, farmlands, stored farm produce and businesses worth millions of naira have been destroyed across these communities. Just as in Isoko and Ndokwa axis, the flood has sacked several inhabitants of oil-bearing communities in Urobo land from their homes, their means of livelihood taken out. To mitigate the plight of the flood victims, the Desopadec has established a camp at Erene, Ughelli North Council area to shelter and cater for internally displaced persons from all the affected communities in Urobo area. During the week, the Desopadec Weekly TV crew visited the camp to ascertain the current state of the IDPs. On arrival, our crew met the Desopadec member representing Ughelli North, Ethiopia East and Robos in Batani local government area, Honorable Kent Okiemote, overseeing activities at the Erene camp. Honorable Okiemote moved from room to room in the camp, inspecting the classrooms, accommodation, inquiring from the IDPs about their feeding and health. He also used the opportunity to motivate the flood victims with deeply inspiring words of spiritual and moral encouragement.
I say make I come see una this morning as I come. Make I know how una be. So that I do okay. In case I get any complaint, when I talk to me direct. Even though we get staff when they work for here with una. But it's good say make I hear from una. You know say anything for life, now God. We know say we don't lost our farm because of the water. So they're going to be plenty harvest in the next season. Eh? May not can say all the farm work, all the fertilizer, all the labor for the say the tree loss. You not loss. Eh? And I know what happened to Job for Bible. Yes. Those are when they go church. Yes, no. Who they go church for? Yeah, all of us. So if you look the history of Job, the story when Bible tell us about Job, what they call happen at the end? Enjoyment. Eh? So now so the enjoyment will be in Jesus' name.
The Desopadec is also established a health center, pharmacy, and medical laboratory readily manned by professionals who will take care of all health challenges in the camp. The Robo representative also handled the distribution of some food items among the displaced persons. While giving them adequate and necessary attention, the Desopadec has equally made provisions for new IDPs that may show up at the camp from flood-affected communities. The general mood at the camp was very lively, an indication that the flood victims are happy and satisfied with the Desopadec gesture.
My house when I stay, this time now, the flood, it don't reach window level. I stay. From there back to my daughter's home. It still cover everywhere. So now, we don't get anywhere to stay. So that now it make us come to the primary school. The first time I don't look it that they will do something to us. But this time now, I am very happy. I show my fellow men, my fellow sisters, they are very hygienic because they feed very well. They are very, then they happy. The problem when they now, nothing more than where you live. That is how they are taking of their goods in the farm. Many things that fall into the water. So but now we feel at home. They are so Desopadec. The governor that is taking care of this place, we thank them very well. We all the hand up.
The water is too much for area here. Nine drive was come out for where we did. To seafood shop nowhere. To now canoe now with the paddle. Then now, government say no could come here. We pack come this school now. Government they give us food where we the shop, and body cost fit me.
While appreciating the Desopadec for the swift and timely intervention, the IDPs said the Commission has immensely assisted them to overcoming the devastating effects of the flood, especially with the provision of food, shelter, and health care.
Those things where the Desopadec do, we dey very happy to see light. They come say make we come here, we dey see food dey shop, we dey see lights, water, everything there for us. So I'm very happy. As I see the things where they do, I say make I tell them thank you.
The Desopadec they try enough, give us things. I can give us camp, wait till they give us the feed us, 2 hours of the phone, everything. See they give our light, we see they use join. Make they give us phone, net, wait till they use the join. They try enough well because nobody will try that thing. The TV they try for us.
Speaking with the Desopadec Weekly TV crew, Honorable Okiemote, who listed some of the affected communities, said the Commission is adequately prepared to handle the situation.
We have three major kingdoms overtaken by this flood. One, Ereni, Ogweru Kingdom, and the Ugowori, or the Rubo houses, were the most affected kingdom is Ugweru. Is the most affected kingdom. So, Ereni by the riverside is flooded. And while we decide to establish the camp, because here is on the high side, and this place is safe.
In a related development, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Desopadec, Bashron Askiaoge, visited the internally displaced persons at Okwagbe Camp, Ughelli South local government area. The Desopadec member representing Ughelli South, Udu, Uwe council areas, as well as Urobos in Warri South, Chief Vincent Oyibude, towards the camp along with the MD. A community leader from Okwagbe appreciated the board of Desopadec for coming to the rescue of the people and other neighboring villages. The flood intervention efforts of the Desopadec are not limited to provision of shelter and distribution of food items and relief materials to affected communities across the mandate areas of the Commission. The Desopadec is also embarked on a comprehensive desilting of drainage and major water channels across the flood-ravaged communities. Jakba Road in Efon, Uwe local government area, has before now witnessed major flooding. The Desopadec has proactively detailed its men and earth-moving equipment to the silt drainage in the area to checkbox serious devastation of the ravaging floods. Blocked drains cannot take water through to the right channels. Citizens must, as a matter of necessity, learn to avoid disposing wastes in drains around their houses. and ensure the use of designated dump sites. Some residents, in a chat with the Desopadec Weekly TV crew, expressed signs of relief with the intervention program of the agency. The desilting of drains was also carried out at Orunworo community in Udu local government area, Ajamimoga, Warri South and Jesse Town, Ethiopia West, as a remedial measure against flood. No doubt that the silting will bring about free flow of water to the different canals and rivers during and after rainfall. It will also ensure safety of lives and property and make the environment habitable for residents of these communities. The Desopadec Weekly TV crew headed to Jesse in Ethiopia West, where the Commission has undertaken opening of major water channels to River Ethiopia. Work on this major water channel now has a positive impact on the people of Ethiopia East and West local government areas. Chief John Nanning, Executive Director, Finance and Administration, the Desopadec, explained. of Desopadec has commendably demonstrated leadership with its profound share of succor to the internally displaced persons affected by the rampaging flood, a positive empathy, underlying commitment of the agency to corporate social responsibility in host oil-producing communities. And that's our package. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Desopadec Weekly. Do join us next week when we return with another very interesting edition on the program. Before we come back, follow us on our social media handles on your TV screen for your questions and comments and contributions. Together we can build a stronger Delta. Thank you so much for watching. On behalf of the entire crew, Joy Uche is my name. Stay safe. We'll see you next week.